Nice.
So tomorrow morning, my session might be completely scrapped.
Oh yeah.
Oh, everybody's freaking out because of the realtors coming on Monday, and everything's got to be done, and everybody's and I'm about ready to lose my shit with the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're just like, come on, guys.
yeah. There we go.
Oh, what am I doing? Med kit. I gotta open a. I gotta open. Lila, I've got to open an exit gate with her.
Gotcha.
Waste my battery. So.
Yep, just on luck. When I got as soon as I got home yesterday around 3 o'clock, I had uh, uh, a daily that I had to hit four survivors with shock blast. I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, well, I threw up the Dusty News, went against four, and had Devour Hope and Undying, Merciless Storm, and Make Your Choice. So I went ahead and first one was easy enough to go ahead and get. I went to the top of the saloon, fired it, and I saw. Hooked them, and then I just went ahead and ran on over to the gallows because I figured that would be the next. up, and that's when I actually went over to actually try hard around the time I got off, so I got up to 4.
Record jar again. Like always, this always is here. Why are we always here?
Okay. One totem going down.
Nice. Ooh, 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 ooh. Who is that?
Oh, I see somebody. Legion.
Yep. Heading your way.
Yeah, I see him.
Wait, this is the small version of this fucking map too, isn't it?
I like this position. It gives me like a position where I can see where everything's going. Oh yeah, you feel that way. Why are you going in the basement?
Well, Claudette went in the basement?
Yeah,
Why is she going in the basement?
she's healing in the basement.
That's dumb. He ran away. What type of fucking bullshit hit was that? Of course you're gonna fall. Bitch. There was nothing. Oh well. This thing again? Just where I was from a while ago. Really? You didn't even fucking hit me. What the fuck is this bullshit? Ooh, must be running high grass.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I just got saboed, and he's just gonna let me. Oh, he's just gonna let me wiggle off. Okay,
Nice.
well, then I'm just gonna hang around here. It's fine. You have nowhere to take me, bud.
Ready for a little kiss kiss?
I'm about half full.
Right. Damn it. he is.
You said I wanted my borrowed time hit. Get the fuck out of there.
I also got a distraction hit too. Are you right by the killer shack there? You mending yourself?
Yep.
Alright, I got you here. We're gonna get done mending. Gosh, she's loud.
Oh yeah. Told ya. She's like comically loud. Thank ya.
You're welcome. Are you gonna try for it, or do you want me to try for it?
I'm near. Don't matter.
I am too.
Oh, I mean, he sees me, so he sees me, so.
Yeah. No, yeah, he's heading back. He's heading back. Oh, somebody already got him. Somebody already got him. And they're down. They got farm dogs.
Oh, he just amorate him. Holy shit!
I didn't see an Amore go up.
I was gonna do a flashlight save, and I just watched him amorate them. He's running Rancor, but the gates ain't done yet.
Fuck.
Yep, Amore went up. Son of a bitch.
Is she running Devour? We don't know it?
No, he's got an Amore.
Okay. No, it can't be. It can't be Devour. He hasn't had a hook yet.
Yeah, he's got a Amore. I've checked.
Okay.
You know what's bad is I haven't even played my Legion yet since the Legion buff, and I'm already getting tired of seeing the Legion to where I don't want to play Legion.
I played him a couple times, and I really haven't seen that much of a buff.
Well, it's some of their it's a buff to the add-ons, and it's the five hit Fatal Frenzy down thing. But there's like some of the add-ons they've tweaked around to make them better. Tweaked the all the mixtapes.
I'll come for you in a moment, honey. I gotta make a distraction for it. Committing. In your face. On me.
I'm here.
God damn it.
Where are you at? I see where you're at.
He went back to where the hook person was, got unhooked.
Oh yeah. Is he on me? He is not good. Yeah, I'm already gone from there, almost to you, but I think he's just I think he's just near me. Yep, he's on me. Yep, he just seen me. Yeah, but I don't have that. I forgot about. Oh, I'm hooked. He found me. Yeah, I didn't know Fatal Frenzy had that great of a tracking thing on it. I think that's fucking silly. If I knew Fatal Frenzy did that whenever I used to play the Legion, I'd have fucking used it more often.
Oh, yeah.
But every time it was something for Fatal Frenzy, I was like, eh. But there for the longest time, I never did pay attention to what Fatal Frenzy or Killer Instinct was. I think we're dead. One of us might make it, which would be you, because she's closer to you, but one of us is dead.
Just one time.
Ooh, I can't believe I missed that. That should have been a miss.
Yep.
Yep. Did he just amore you?
Yeah, because we got put in stage 2.
Really? I thought it had to be in dying stage
Mm.
to amore someone. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yep,
Amores are silly, are super silly.
yeah, I wasn't.
I thought you had to be in the dying stage.
I wasn't. Of course, I don't even get a pick. I was in a dying state.
No, you wasn't. You only have one hook.
No,
you
I
wasn't on
had.
the second hook.
No, I got into stage 2.
Yeah, but you was on. Yeah, you only been hooked once. So usually amores trigger when you have to hook somebody twice.
No, you don't.
According to my screen,
You don't.
according to my screen, you only been hooked once.
I was hooked once, but I was in dying state. So I was in second. So I technically was on the hook long enough to consider 2 hooks.
But what I'm saying on my screen, you only have one hook. So that means you've only been hooked once. You don't have the double hook emblem showing that you went into struggle while you was hanging.
Yeah, I was.
Now on my screen it's just showing you only been hooked once.
That's
You
not
shouldn't
me.
have been able
I'm
to be
dead.
moored. Yeah, you are dead. You're moored. I can read. It says Arguing Bridge 01 or whatever it is, and there's a skull there, and it's not the normal skull. It's the Amore skull underneath the other one that got killed because I'm on top and the Claudette's on bottom. So me and Claudette it's an alive sandwich with two skulls in the middle, and it shows on my screen. You can check the stream if you want, but it shows on my screen that you've only been hooked once.
Well, I can assure you, I was on.
I'm just telling you what's on. I'm telling you what's on my screen. My screen, there's only one little scratch mark instead of 2 scratch marks. Because when you go in the dying state and you get unhooked, you get 2 scratch marks to indicate to everybody that you've been put in a dying state.
Well, it must have been a glitch because I was in dying state.
Well, that's the second time that's happened because that happened to me the other day. I was playing against someone and they didn't amore, and he amored somebody when they was only on struggle hook, and it was just like, really, you can do that? See if he amores her because she's only been hooked once. Nope, he picks her up. Okay. Do I farm her off the hook for the amore and go look for the hatch, or let him down me and let him down me and kill? Well, no. All he has to do is down me and kill me. So maybe I should just let her die.
Well, he's probably going to slug so he can get the double Amore.
Wrong button. Good safe hooks rescue. Yeah, he'll probably slug to try to get to 4K or more, eh? Which would be bad. Where the fuck did he go? There he goes. There's her. If he's smart, he'd try to find me. He's not smart.
Nope, he
Don't
figured it
offer him.
out. He's just going to
No,
Amore
he-
that
he-
right
he-
then and there.
Yeah, he amored. If he was smart, he would find me and down me, and then go back and amore both of them.
Oh,
Because this happens when you do what he just did.
yep.
Ooh, and I got a pip out of that. Nice. Getting my 3 pips back that I lost the other day. Because yesterday was just a back and forth and back and forth.
Well, I think I'm pretty much stuck in a standstill where it's like I'm either going to keep safetying.
Yeah. I had that happen. It
Yeah.
happened, man. I was stuck at gold 4 for the longest time last month. It was fucking pathetic. It's just like every time, it's like, all right, I'm at 4, one more, lose pip, lose pip, lose pip. It's like, really? That's like this time. I think the highest I've got on Arrow 4 is 4 pips, and I'm like, holy shit, I might accidentally break Arrow 3. 3 matches in a row, I lost a pip. And one of those fucking matches, I actually escaped.
It's basically designed. I mean,
Well, I've heard people say it actively works against you when you get into iridescent.
oh, it does. Well, because you see especially at once you get past iridescent 4, for some reason, it doesn't snowball as much. I guess the best way I can put it, in my opinion. I'm not saying for everybody's, but in my opinion, it just the hump is over. I should say. I put it this way, at least for me. Once I got past iridescent 4, but the problem with iridescent 4 is that learning curve goes up so much from gold to hero, where it's just like that last match should at least been a pip. In gold, it might have been a pip, but it's damn near. You have to figure out a way to do freaking everything.
I got a pip last match. I
Yeah.
barely got a pip, but I got a pip last match. But shit, no, I got fucking iridescent gold, and only single pip one match. All right, I was hoping that would back out.
But yeah, I guess it's just because I got freaking stomped out so quick on struggle. I think that's the only thing, because my survival was near next to nil, which I don't get because I wasn't even the first one out. But I did a gen, totem, 2 heals, 3 safe unhooks. Technically 4 safe unhooks because I on that tip for cat where I sacrificed myself.
I'm not sure if that counts as a safe unhook. Did it give you?
It
Did
did.
it give you a safe unhook?
Well, I was being
Okay, well then.
I was being a Mori that said safe hook rescue. So.
Oh, nice. Oh, altruism. Altruism. I don't have altruism stuff. Oh, boo, hiss, boo. Right then, boldness it is. Mm-mm.
Of course, also given I wasn't really chasing at all that last match either.
Yeah.
Yet another reason why it's bullshit to uh uh can't camp the hook or camp the hook like that. It it literally screws the person who got hooked completely because.
Oh yeah, especially Eero. And so does tunneling too, because the person that gets tunneled, you can get all the chases you want, but if you don't do anything else, you're still losing a pip.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Although I did, match I just showed you near the end of it, um, I did feel a little bit bad because the hatch spawned literally right up my asshole after I got the last person amora'd. So once I closed it, I just had to flush them out. I mean, there was a possibility they could have went to a different door than me and got out clean, but like, all right. And then after that, I got a GG, and then another G. I was like, really? Wow, no. And then one person asked me. He goes, not mad, just and they were like, and they weren't mad. They were just like, wow, that's wicked.
Really? Again? Auto Havens? What the fuck?
Yeah. At least it's a decent. At least it's a decent map. But yeah. You know, never once have we been fucking sent to the Strode House without throwing up an offering. I thought it was supposed. I thought it was supposed to be. I gotta get out of here quick because for some reason the killer's always had to this gen fucking first.
He didn't see me. I don't see how he didn't see me. I'll continue blessing this this totem.
Okay.
I stopped blessing the totem so I wouldn't make any noise, and then he just walked right by me.
Okay, one totem down.
Boom. Yep. If you cracked one, I just blessed one.
Okay.
So that's two. Unless if you're talking about the one I just blessed.
No. But there's
All right, so that's two
down.
accounted for. Because I got circle of healing at Tippy Tots.
Cool. Is that you?
I don't know. Did you see me?
I think I did.
You in? Yeah,
Nope.
that's you.
Yep.
Yep. That's me.
Okay. All right, sir. Didn't chase you to Boone, had an R way. Yeah, no, they're okay. Yeah. Okay. They may. Okay, they're healing up at the Boone.
That was one of the tougher ones to get. Oh yeah, and by the way, it's Pyramid Head.
Yeah.
You didn't know.
Yep. Awesome blossom. Not. Good.
That's right. I'm running Detective's Hunch too.
Okay. Okay, got one boon going.
Did you already crack a totem?
I cracked one, so there's three. I have to crack that one.
Yep. And I got that one over there still going.
Yeah, but there should be one over here.
Tell you in a second. There's not one near me.
He's over here. He's over here.
There's not one near. Within whatever the range of my map is.
Yeah, that's right. So they must be on the other corner. I don't. Alright.
I like doing this gen, but
Yeah, but if you get it out quick and clean, that makes it a hell of a lot easier.
oh yeah. Damn it. Nope, is he leaving? Nope, he's coming.
Yeah,
Last night after you hopped up.
Yeah,
Last night after you hopped off, I got into matching Badham with a fucking TTV Pyramid Head. And that fucking match lasted for a good 25 minutes. Me and the Finn Men was down to the last two, and yeah, he couldn't find us.
Nice. Well, it was like, well, this was a map where we played Freddy. Okay,
Oh,
good,
yeah.
good. Maybe that'll pull him.
All right, I found another totem.
Nice.
Did you see it? You know where it's at?
No,
think
no,
that's you.
yeah, I see Pyramid Head.
That's not you.
He's by the combine. Don't.
Bless this
Don't.
one. Are they?
Yep.
Are they in?
I'm out of here.
You know what? You know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead and crack this one. That's 4. And streetwise and retarded jelly with a crystal bead on this fucking map is silly.
Nice.
I have yet to really burn any part of this map up, and I've got built to last.
Fire that map back up real fast if you can. Alright. You can go and let it go.
Because I had like 2 or 3 purple crystal beads, so I was like, yes, please. And then I had like 5 retarded jellies, and I was like, yes, please. I have no white ward, so if I die, I lose this map. That's okay.
Alright. They're getting hurt on over there. Straight to me. Nice.
Boom still up, yes it is.
Oh.
Oh.
Yep.
Now as long as that one,
That's what I
as long
thought
as
he
it,
did.
what do you do?
Great.
If my boon
Your
stays
boon's still
up
up.
and we, if it stays up, well, even though we know where it's at, I just cracked the last one.
Nice.
So no it as long as we know where that's at.
Yeah. I think he just dropped it. Yeah, he snuffed it.
That's fine. I know where it's at and I have my map.
Cool.
If push comes to shove, I can fire the map up and you can crack it if no way possible before I can get back to it.
Yeah. Oh, I'll wait.
Yeah, don't hit it yet.
Yeah.
I'm finishing the gen. I'm gonna run over and try to reconstitute if I can.
Ah.
That.
Sorry.
Oh, my bad.
That's all right.
Crack this one over. Here, where's it? Over. This. I see it.
One gen.
Leave me alone. Nice.
Yeah.
I know where I'm going. Oh no, he's near the door. I'm running away from door. Oh no. Oh. Alright, no, Ed.
Yep.
This is not glowing.
You cracking it?
I'm going ahead and blessing it.
Okay.
Go ahead and just get blessed points for it.
Got that.
Cracked like 4 of
And I
some
got
bitches.
that 99. Got that 99, so try.
Nice.
Come on. Come on. Dude, I'm trying to protect you. Okay, he's on me. No, he's not.
Alright.
Disengaged. I'm trying to help this guy, but he's not gonna get to the fucking door. Oh, that's what you get. Alright. I got bars, so I'm the perfect guy to do this.
Oh yeah.
But I know he probably sees me. Oh, you're just gonna straight up fake camp him? Really? Wow. Alright, I need somebody to get his attention. Come on. Yes! Ha 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 ha. Alright.
Here we go.
Oh,
Figured
what are
I
they
seen there was enough.
doing?
I seen there was enough space that I can get in between you and Pyramid Head, so I figured if he swung again, he would hit me and not you, and it wouldn't be a tit for tat. Alright, here we go. Come on, guys.
Come on, guys. End the fucking chase.
Where are we at?
They're all the way over
You
there.
running?
Yeah, I'm
Are you
running
running
empathy.
Bond?
No, I'm running empathy.
Okay.
That thing is just sticking. Oh, come
Oh,
on.
they're down.
I'm doing this one more time, and then I'm giving up.
Yeah.
Of course, we're all the way at the other end of the wrong door. Probably not even open yet. Oh, it is open. It is open. Okay.
Oh, it is open. Good. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
But he saw me.
See?
He saw me.
Are we open? Open?
And he's face camping like a bitch. Here we go. Slap me.
Yep, I'm slapped too.
Yep. He's gonna let his lady heal. No. He is not.
There we go. That's how you do it. That's how you take care of a camper.
Oh yeah.
I love it when people say, "Oh, he was camping. I couldn't get you." It's like, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Twice.
Yes.
And I got a pip for that one. Thank you very much. All right.
Oh, you got a pip? I didn't get no fucking pip. Really?
You didn't? Damn.
Nope.
Oh, and that.
This game's fucking dumb.
Yep. Oh, Pyramid Head. Nothing. Running nothing.
Damn.
Yep. And the funny thing is, I don't have to heal one more person. I couldn't get a chance to do it. Because, again, frickin' Puny Hill was a troll and wouldn't let me get one in.
Yeah. They won't let you sometimes.
Yeah. Well,
Especially if you're all already at the door.
oh yeah. Well, also, he probably was butthurt because, gens popped all around him. It kind of looked like he was running kind of noobish. Because, I could understand why the other guy didn't just tuck tail and run, but I think he was playing with him for a little bit, get some extra chase points. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'll get you off the hook once, maybe twice, but if you go down again, it's on you.
Yeah.
But
I wasn't running borrowed time,
Yeah.
so he would have been downed immediately if it was me. And yeah, fucking Pyramid Head's fucking swing thing. If you're not running unrelenting with him, yeah, you can make him swing and fucking make a pot of coffee while he's on his cooldown after he swings.
Well, that's what I was hoping for. That's what I knew what he was going to do. He was basically just waiting for me to run out there, get a swing in, and try to knock me down and get a tip for tat.
Oh yeah. See, the second time he hit me, and that was enough of a thing because it turned him a little bit away from the hook and his cooldown, and allowed you to get it off, and then we ran, and then like I said, he hits you, and then but the first time, yeah, I made sure I was in between him just in case, in between you guys, just in case.
Oh yeah, and I knew that he had borrowed time, so he got flat. He had enough speed to get out. I had overcome, and I wasn't exhausted, so I knew if I got hit, I literally could probably speed burst run all the way to the door and still have some oomph left over.
Oh yeah.
So,
But where? There we go. Jumpy cursor.
I guess I'll go for speed. Check the time. Time is good. Well, I gotta help my mom do some shit before I go to the clinic.
Oh yeah. Don't you love that?
Mhm. Well, that's why I can't wait till June 18th.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's
Cause,
June 18th. I thought it was June 8th.
no, it's June 18th. I was wrong because on June 18th, we are moving into the apartment. We're starting the process. So house sold or
Nice.
not, we can finally put
You,
this shit behind us because even when we get all this shit painted and done, mom's gonna be on my fucking ass saying the house has to be neat, pristine. I was like, Mom, they're gonna if somebody wants to buy this house because it's gonna be one or two people that's gonna buy this house. It's either gonna be a working class family that's not gonna care this place is gonna look immaculate because they're just looking for the most cheapest buy they can find, or it's going to be an investment person that's basically going to buy a house and rent it.
yeah.
Which I don't care who buys it as long as the money goes up. But me personally, I much rather have a homeowner than have a renter because I just hate how renters take advantage of people.
Yeah. There. Fucking Ralph, I sent you a party invite and now a game invite. There.
Gotcha.
You there?
Yeah, what's
Yeah, I'm
up?
here.
There we go. Okay. The Xbox kept bugging me. I sent you the first one and then it blew me again. I was like, okay, I'll just send you both of them real quick. One more time to shut the Xbox up.
Yeah, I only sent one request to join the party.
Yeah, it was no Xbox was just bugging the fuck out of me. So I was like, fuck it, I'll have him join game and party. Leave me alone, Xbox. Oh yeah, Xbox can be pretty persistent sometimes.
Damn, I'm fucking
Yeah,
tired.
since I made the party, I went ahead and made it invite only.
Gotcha.
You hopping on this game or you staying on Grand Theft?
I just did my spin on GTA. I'll hop on Dead by for a game or two.
Cool.
Cool. Because I don't have to hop right off.
Nice.
Alright, well, while you're loading up, guys, I'm going to have a cigarette real fast, okay?
Go for it. That's still silly that you have to smoke outside because you're trying to sell the house. I don't think he heard me.
I don't think so.
Yeah, what they're having him, what they're going through to sell that house is silly, from what he says. I bought this house while people were still living in it, and there's still fucking scuff marks on the wall. I was like, sure, I'll take this house. It's really nice.
Right. Well, I mean, you definitely want to make it presentable for whoever does buy it, or potential buyers to not be
Yeah, but
pushed
they're still
away
living
for
in
any
it.
reason. Yeah.
But they're still living in it, just like the people were still living in this one. Get yourself an insurance inspector and an inspector. If they say everything's a-okay, and as long as there's like no fucking mold growing on the walls or ceiling.
Yeah, because I mean, it is one of those that after 20, plus years of smoking in there, it's not going to air out over a short time.
Oh no. But yeah, it's not going to air out over a short period of time, so why even worry about it? But they're doing all kinds of stuff like painting and all kinds of stuff,
Yeah.
according to what Joe said. And like I said, when I bought this house, they were still living in it, and they did not paint anything. My room still is still drywall white. The living room still got the scuffs on the wall. I wanna paint over. There's still scuffs on the wall in the breezeway. The whole entire upstairs, according to Blaine, even with his room, where there's not paneling, it's drywall white.
Gotcha.
So it's, you don't have to do it. You don't have to. Don't have to make it like you don't have to make it look like the Joneses lived there, but you do got to make it look nice. I do get and understand that. But also, 90% of the people like me, especially if you know someone's living in it while you're looking at the house, you're gonna understand that it's being lived in.
All right.
Now, I do understand if you go in a house and it's being lived in, and you go in a house and there's fucking trash piles in the kitchen all the way up to the ceiling and boxes full of stuff that the people that live there don't even know what they are. Has been there since like 1902 or something like that, and the dust is so thick that you gotta wear a fucking hazmat suit just to fucking walk to the bathroom or whatever. I can understand, yeah, you don't want nothing like that, but if the house is lived in, the house is lived in.
Right.
Kind of like buying a used. It's kind of like buying a used car. Yeah, you want to vacuum it out and make it look good and everything, but you're not selling a new Rolls. You're not selling a new Rolls Royce, you know.
Yeah. But man, last night on New Japan, their main event was the it was Okada versus Zack Sabre Jr. for the title,
I bet
and
you that was silly good.
dude,
I
it was
like Zack Sabre
great.
Jr.
Yeah, it was a really good match. And I thought Sabre was going to end up winning it, but Okada ended up pulling it out. Just Sabre's been on a
Oh
win
yeah.
streak. He
Oh yeah.
because he won
Okada's like
that
their John
tournament.
Cena.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing though. It was like I was thinking Sabre was going to win because he did win that the Japan Cup or whatever, the Japan World Cup, and he's been on a roll here
Yeah.
lately. But I forgot that Okada did get beat in the semifinals by Naito, and so it would be tough for him to face two losses in a row like that.
Well, that also sets up him and Naito because now Naito can say, "I beat you." Say I beat you in the tournament. That means I can beat you for real. Give me a title shot. That's how Kenny Omega got his third and final title shot to beat Okada because they had the match we seen at that Wrestle Kingdom. At that Wrestle Kingdom, the one that broke the star rating into a bazillion pieces. And then they had another. And then they had another match after that where it was them two and it went to a 1 hour Broadway, so there was no winner there. And then they didn't face each other again for like 6 months until the Japan Cup or the World Cup or whatever was Zack Sabre Jr. won. And on like night two, Kenny Omega finally ended up beating him with the One Wing Angel, which set up a title match between those two. And that was like the 2 out of 3 falls Iron Man no time limit match that they had. From what I understand, it was like a 2 out of 3 falls, no time limit match. So there was no way that there would be no way it would end in like a time limit, but there had to be a 2 out of 3 falls winner type thing.
Right.
And that's how Kenny Omega won the IWGP World Title.
Yeah. I figure it ought to be close to time for him coming back.
Mm-hmm. I can always think it too. Especially with the game almost coming out, you think he'd come back and help try to promote the game?
Right. Yeah, they released some of the art from the game, like the character designs. Damn, some of those look really good. There was only a
it's
couple.
very no.
Yeah, there's only a couple
Yeah,
that
it's
look
very.
kind of
Go ahead,
shitty.
go ahead. Yeah, it's very No Mercy, like the old No Mercy WrestleMania 17 game in Raw is War. It's the same people that did those games they partnered up with.
Alrighty, guys,
They
I'm back.
partnered up with Ukes and them guys.
And then have you heard all the problems going on between apparently Ukes and Omega?
No, I didn't know that.
I didn't read an article, but apparently those two are not getting along too well.
Like the company Ukes and Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
That's not good because, like I said, that's the same people in the same engine doing that. That's weird.
Oh, Ralph, yesterday on Killer Smash, I got my first 4K Amore.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Here. It's not a...
10 milligram fucking edible, and we smoked a little, and I took like a 2.5 hour nap.
Nice.
Man. Lay down, buddy. I
Yeah.
don't have anything, dog.
Oh.
I don't have no food, buddy.
Oh, did I tell you that hold on. Did I tell you that we got an apartment?
Yeah. Yeah, in Viejo, Mission Viejo.
Yep. Alright. There you go. Yeah, that was just the end of the match. But Yeah, but June 18th we're moving in.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Which I can't wait, because then I'll finally be done with this shit.
Yeah, speaking of
You guys
matches,
gonna ready up?
I thought I did ready up.
Me, it was
Oh, I
me, it
can't
was
now. I
me.
thought
It was me, too.
No, it was me too. I'm not ready up, but I thought I readied up.
I was
when we
gonna say,
loaded
yeah,
in,
it was both
loaded
of
in
you.
right before Finn Min. Yeah, right before the Finn Min loaded in. I could have swore I loaded in, like right as or right after Ralph did. That's weird. I hate when the game does that. Yeah, speaking of the game, I uploaded that hacker clip. To
I was gonna say, I
YouTube
saw McBride
yesterday.
commented on it.
Any
I'm
more
guessing
A's?
that
Because I
that
didn't
was that
see what
video.
up.
No, no more.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
and
was
that-
that
and
other
I-
game that you had posted?
What other game?
I don't know. I'd have to look on Facebook.
Was it Dead by Daylight?
It didn't look like Dead by Daylight, no.
There was one called Untold Story or Stories
Yeah.
Untold.
Yeah, that one.
That's in Game Pass. That is a text-based. It's going to be really hard for me to explain it to you because if I explain too much to you, it'll ruin it. But you remember the old school text-based games where you'd put in a prompt and the game would read your prompt and say this happened or whatever. Well, it's basically that, but with a twist. Because when you go in there, the screen that you see is you see the computer that you're supposed to be typing on and the computer monitor off to the side, and that's your screen.
Yeah, wait, is that the one where you have to watch the videos and like pick out the lies?
No, that's
okay.
not telling lies. No.
Okay.
That is not telling
Gotcha.
lies. No, this is a text-based, no visuals, no nothing. Well, I can't say no visuals, but there's no like that type of. There's fucking. This is the third time we've been to the variant of this map. But it's been there's no FOVs or anything like that. It's, no video, no VODs or anything like that in the
Hundreds.
videos or
Wait. Oh,
But it's a fun game.
well, we may have a new game for us on the 13th.
Where the... God damn, dude, really?
She's got hatchets, Joe. I mean, Ralph. She throws them. I don't know why I said
Yeah.
Joe.
What game's on 13th show?
Evil Dead.
Oh, nice. Oh, I downloaded this one game, 7 Days to Die, I think was the name of it.
Yeah. I
And
liked
I
it
played
for
it.
about a day.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Friday the 13th. I didn't even get an actual game, but from what I saw, it just reminded me of like the Friday the 13th.
If it's the one I think it is, it's Minecraft. It's Minecraft meets zombies.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because you've got, from what I understand, I played a little bit of it, and my boss liked it, and he played it. It's you get 7 days
Come on.
before the shit.
Just
You get 7 days, pretty much.
Here we go. And you missed, bitch. Yeah.
Run this way, come on.
And of course, it's the smallest version of the fucking map. Extra lullaby.
Ugh, she didn't respect the locker. Fuck. Alright, well, she didn't respect the locker, so that means she probably won't respect pallets. So you can probably stun the fuck out of her, as long as you don't have
I
the
was
edge
able,
left.
I was able to get it to stop. Yeah.
Because usually when you hop in a locker like that, the killers, unless she knows it takes about a second for head on to proc.
Where's
But
Serena?
yeah, usually the killers are will back up and think you're going to hit them with head on. And
they're
that
over here
gives
on
them
a
time to
gym.
proc.
Of course. And she grabbed.
What? You didn't even grab me. You didn't could even grab me and she was able to snatch you.
Yeah. And she can't find the hook. She's not. She's camping my ass.
Back around this way. Come on, I know where you're at. Back around this way, sweetie.
God damn, how long is this taking this render to there, finally?
Are you ready to stand up, Joe?
Closer.
I'm almost there.
A little closer.
Wait. Okay, I'm ready, but wait. Yeah, now, come on.
A
Yeah.
little closer.
Okay, heal Randy real fast here. Okay, good.
Yeah, I was in that locker, and if she would have came close enough with her hatchet up, I'd have
Yeah,
stunned her.
hold on, Ralph. I gotta get a full heal. Alright.
You still would have got the full heal with him helping you.
Oh.
Joe. There's no need to tell him to get off. It's just cooperative.
Yeah.
Just because it says full heal doesn't mean you have to do it by yourself.
Yeah, because I've got to get some
Calm down.
cooperative actions done.
Well, we're doing one right now, so.
Damn it. I'm exhausted, is what it is. No, I'm not. No, I'm not anymore.
You gotta find an extra slot by and get it blown. That's why it's taking forever to do this.
Did you just fucking lose me?
Oh, damn it.
Fucking sweet.
Oh, that boulder.
Okay. That worked.
I can't believe that worked. My God, this map is like the size of a preschool swimming pool.
Yeah, this map is definitely smart.
Find a glow. It's probably Hex Rune or Hex or something. Oh shit.
Yeah.
How did she know where I was at?
I haven't seen any totems yet.
Okay.
Damn it. My make his juice up. Fuck.
Here, Joe, I'm right over here.
Where? I'm by a door.
Hold on. Alright, hold on.
Found you.
Found me.
No. Stand
Oh,
by.
yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Found the totem.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Nice, that's what that was.
Yeah, bouquet. Find a good place to heal.
God damn, these fucking gens are super spread out.
But that's kind of a good thing too.
Oh yeah.
see one right in front of us, which right by the door.
I'm on a gen.
It's already done, I believe.
Whoa!
Whoa.
What was that?
That was a hatchet.
Damn. Like I saw that from a decent distance.
Yeah. Oh, should have camped that, Jen. Really?
Over here.
Yeah, it's like I saw
Over
this
here.
like yellow streak go across the sky. I was like, what the fuck?
Yep, that's her. That's her lobbing a fucking hatchet.
I'm gonna 99 this gen because it is right by the door.
Go ahead and pop it because she. Go ahead and pop it because she hit it and rated.
She's heading that way.
Yeah. Whoa! Hello.
Yeah, I saw that go flying.
Wow.
I was hoping he was still recovering from that hatchet. There's a locker in here I could have stunned you with.
Oh, that's not.
Why is there no lockers on this map? Why is it whenever I pick a fucking person that needs lockers to do stuff, I get a map where there's no fucking lockers. But yet whenever I pick a person, it doesn't really matter. He's like, here's 60,000 lockers. Don't hit me on hook, bitch. Stop hitting me on hook. Really? You know, fucking face. Really?
Oh my God!
Really?
Really?
Are you really that mad?
Here,
That I
I'm going
stunned you a
for
while
it.
ago?
I'm going for it.
I got it.
God damn it, Joe. Come on, man.
Well, I have
You have borrowed time, Ralph? You have borrowed time, Ralph?
No, but I need to get people off hooks for dailies.
Well, right
But
right
at that
now,
point,
borrowed
yeah.
time would have.
Yeah, borrowed time.
She was
is
on
important, I
top of me.
understand.
You would have
Yeah,
just basically
I
farmed me
agree.
off hook, and
I retract. I agree.
at that moment right there, if you don't have borrowed time, the way I was
Damn it.
being face camped.
She's just gonna camp this door.
Hopefully, it's not in line with the other door. She might be able to camp that door and peg and snipe the other one.
Well, we're about ready to find out.
Oh. Oh, damn.
Shit. Are you fully healed up, Randy?
Yep.
You got BT.
Nope.
Alright. Well,
He's
here.
not she's not face camping him like they were face camping me.
Look
Yeah.
like she is. Yes, she is.
Camping.
Here.
Yeah.
Heal me up real fast.
No,
Heal me
she's
up.
not. Not like she was face camping me.
Well, no,
She's
yeah.
not face
she
camping
was-
nothing
Oh,
like
no,
she was
no,
face
no, no,
camping me.
she's out,
She
she's
was
out.
literally.
Yeah, she just
She
went
was
away.
literally making out. Yeah, she was literally making out with my navel while in between hatchet swipes.
Yeah. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
Like she was
back
motorboating me
to
in
me.
between hatchet swipes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say someone ought to come back behind me and get this door.
Yeah.
open.
Well, where's the
That way we
rando?
got a quick run.
Okay. Rando's healing
Rando's
me.
with you.
Can you get
There-
in? Oh,
Yeah. Randy's working his way around to that door, it looks like.
okay.
I'm gonna die.
No, yeah. Hold.
Yeah,
hold,
I'm dead.
Good, yeah. Ah,
I made every one of my checks.
shit.
Right, she's after you guys. She's running after you guys.
Yep, and we're at the door, and it's open, pushing us out. Yep, push me out. Now, that other door near you is pretty dang close.
Don't need it.
Yeah, because I had it. It was like 90% whenever she grabbed me off of it.
Yeah. There was still a light left on it, but like as I was running to the door that was open, the hatch opened like right next to me. I literally heard it go, "Squeak," and I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, because I wasn't injured yet, and I was gonna try not to get hit by a hatchet, and I was just gonna run at her, take a basic attack, and just speed by her, because I'm pretty sure she didn't have no ed. So, but the hatch opened instead, and I was like, okay, I'll do that instead. Fearmonger and Huntress's Lullaby. And I still didn't get a fucking bell. I was hoping that me coming around the backside would have drew her attention, which it did, but by the time I got there, it was too late.
It's too long of a journey around.
Yeah, because also I was getting healed too by the. It was that while I was getting healed by the Finn, you got hooked, and then she ran up to support Joe, and then I was
Yeah.
trying to come around the backside, and then it was just too late by the time I decided to come around the backside.
Yeah, because I was trying
Or
to.
not decide, but made it around the backside.
Because I was trying to sneak in there, and then she got me with the axe. So I was trying to get her to chase me over to the door, but she wouldn't take the bait. Went right back to Ralph.
Oh yeah, and then I went to the door and thought maybe I could pull her, or at the very least do like what Ralph was saying, get the door open. And then she pulled me, and then as soon as I went to like kind of do like a double back like ooh, Ralph was like, I'm dead, and I was like, well fuck, so I just ran all the way back, and then you guys got pushed out, and the hatch said, hey, I'm over here.
Yeah, I could tell how far away everyone was. It was like, yeah, there's not enough time to get over here.
That's always a sad feeling when you're on the hook and you're like, oh man, they're not gonna make it.
Yeah.
I see you way over there.
Yeah. No, but Ralph, but if it's like I knew I had borrowed time, and when they're camping like that, if no offense, if you would have got Randy off, she would have slugged Randy and possibly you.
So, my problem with it is I said I got it, you did not respond, and I get up to him and I see that you were there. So therefore, I brought myself within range of the killer for no reason. Because if you were there and had borrowed time, then, like I said, as soon as I said I got him, if you would have been like, no, I got him, then I wouldn't have ran up into the proximity. But it's all good. We'll try to get a win this game. I'll try to get a win this game, because you guys did get it.
Yep.
Hey, you got 2 wins right in a row the other night.
Yep. All right. So this is probably only gonna have enough time for maybe one more. So do you want to go to anywhere in particular?
Somewhere other than where we just were.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anywhere in particular?
Here, actually, I've got some places I can send this to. We'll go, let's see, I've got Auto Haven, which we were just
No.
at.
No, we was just there.
I got the Grave of Glenvale, Backwater, or the Red Forest.
Don't bother me.
Yeah. Any one of those, I don't mind as long as it's not.
I have the Erie Crows, the Rusty Noose, Grandmother's Cookbook, Flaxbone, and 2 Strode Keys, and Yokohama Family Crest.
I pretty much got everywhere except for Springwood and Mary's Letter.
So yeah, we can pretty much
But we can't
go anywhere we want, except for Midwich because it's disabled. So
Okay.
anywhere we want to go, someone's probably got it. So wherever we want to go.
You want to go to Jigsaw and Ralph's with us? Was that a yes or a no, Ralph?
But so I just need to change it off Backwater.
Well, it doesn't matter to me. Like, it doesn't matter to me. I just figured we all had something.
That's fine.
So.
We can go to the Jigsaw. I'll run Bigo Shroud.
Cool.
It doesn't matter either way.
I just figured that's Ralph's map, so.
Well, I figured we all had somewhere to go for every place, so I just figured we all pick somewhere, and I didn't know you already had it loaded up, but I figured we all had somewhere to go.
Yeah, and also I had duplicates of everywhere. Everywhere, except I even have 3 Mary's Letter, but we can't use them. The only one I don't have is Springwood.
So you don't have every. Altruism? No, that's both. That's what I was watching. Oh, that's right. I got weed out to smoke and totally forgot about it.
Damn, hour until tonight. I got plenty of wax though.
Oh yeah, we just stocked up on some weed for the weekend, so we're good. They sell CBD wax here at the head shops and whatnot, at the gas stations and whatnot. So I can get wax, but it's just CBD wax. Mm. Oh yeah, but that Untold Stories game is pretty cool. And like I said, without spoiling too much, or Stories Untold, without spoiling too much, like whatever you're typing and doing in the game kind of happens to like in the environment to you, like certain like
Like you
there's
could
one
type,
part.
the light next to me came on, and it would turn on.
Yeah, a little stuff like that. Literally something like that happens because instead of typing something in, you get like auto built responses. Like there's one that's always there that's look, and then it'll go to another one and it'll say around or look, kitchen, and it'll type in look in kitchen for you or whatever. You know what I mean? You just pick where you want to look, and like I said, you can go and turn the generator on and turn the power on to the house that you're in, and then where you're typing at, the lamp's off. And then when you do that on the keyboard, make the game do that, in the text adventure, the light comes on because you turned the power on. Which, and you're just like, really? That's good? But yeah, it's pretty cool little game like that. Like the first one's almost like straight horror. The second one I played is like science fiction horror, and the third one I'm stuck in the middle of because I don't know Morse code. Because you're playing a number station guy either in Alaska or Siberia or somewhere where it's always cold, and you gotta get temperatures and readings to people. And the first couple of and you got to do it through number stations. And the first ones are easy. You just find, AM 1350 hertz. All right, AM 350 hertz. Here's the numbers. Type them in. Well, the radio station I'm on now is doing it in Morse code, and I don't know Morse code, so I'm just stuck. Or I'm pretty sure it's Morse code, but still.
Yeah. Well, just a heads
That's
up,
all I got
guys.
is SOS too. What's that?
Just a heads up. This next map is gonna be really shitty.
But yeah, so I don't know Morse code or what it is, so I don't know the number, so I might have to end up looking that one up
Dash
so I
dash dash
can
space
continue that one.
space space dash dash dash.
Oh, and that's not what I'm talking about. Though. not for SOS.
That's all I know
it's just
too.
that.
So.
Yeah, that's really all I know too, and it's just like I need to look that one up. But yeah, it's games like and it's stuff like that, and it's like a fixed location like looking thing, but stuff happens. I don't know, it's weird. Stuff happens around you, and it's not like like in the one I'm at, the wind's blowing and you see the windsock moving back and forth and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Oh, I do know what dash and space is though.
What's that?
A and B.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You okay, Cooper?
All right.
You outside?
All right. Not there.
That
Wow.
was your head.
So I started as far away
There.
from the killer and had two people right here with me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not there.
You looking for?
Totems.
Ah,
Not
Lay down,
there.
Cooper.
gotcha.
I'm going subterranean.
Oh, Jin's on the side of the door. That means because that door is closed.
Yeah.
I'm in the.
Jit, I was the piggy.
Oh shit.
It's the piggy.
God,
saw one of the
this
boxes.
stupid ass glitchy
Oh.
fucking goddamn game.
God pallet, thank you very much.
So I'm gonna have to drop my fucking toolkit and pick it back up.
I keep forgetting this back here. This fucking area back here is a blocked off area until the pig breaks one of the doors. I think it's fucking stupid. And that's fucking confusing enough as it is. She's crouched.
Oh, she's on me. She's trying to get to me. Ralph, you can get in there. Go for it.
Yes.
Bring
Stay
her
upstairs.
upstairs.
Yep. I'm going for Randy.
Okay, yep, she's coming for me. She's coming for me. Crouch.
Who's this J-Brone walking?
Sorry, baby.
Yeah.
Nope.
Here, get a heal.
It's the Mixter walking. I ain't really worried about a hill right this second. I got an active trap on my head. I don't want to get exploded.
I got you. Alright. Let me know when you're good. That way I can start doing it again.
Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Mm-hmm. Bitch.
Yep.
She stayed in the crouch too long.
Yep.
I knew she would. That's why I was hoping you. That's why I was hoping you wouldn't body block me by accident.
Nope,
'cause,
nope, that's why
I knew I was.
crossed out of the way so that we can get the pallet closed.
Yeah. 'Cause I knew I was gonna get it. It's just. There we go. Finally. Yeah, I didn't even know she was there until her fucking nose tickled my tum tum.
Yep.
Nope.
Alright, I'm going to 99, the gym that's in the
Yeah, don't finish it.
first bathroom.
You can't go over there, buddy. Baby girl.
Yeah, I'm working on this one, Ram, but I'm not finishing it, so. Oh, she's right behind you.
Mm-hmm. That's why I ran this way. Cool, it pauses while you're in chase.
You're reactivated.
Yep. Oh, you're a fucking cunt is what you are. You're a fucking cunt is what you are. Oh, the power struggle came up. Wow.
Are you near
Heads up,
Ralph?
she's heads up, if you get a bear trap on your head, I think she's got either she was literally following me while she was in crouch, so I didn't know she was behind me, or she's got something to where whenever you're interacting with the
She crouched near you, Randy.
I have no clue. I don't see her. There's a good chance she might be.
Yeah, I don't see her either. I'm across the way here. She just, where the fuck? Damn it. I missed it. Shit. She broke a pallet or something, and, I wasn't looking the right way to be able to see.
Finally. Drop on down right below you, man. Drop on down right below you. Got a hole that I can heal you.
I'm not gonna drop down that way. I'm out of waste balance landing. I'll just come find you.
Alright. Yeah, but I'm working on a gen next to the cold room. I head to you. Heading to you. There you are, there you are, there you are. Stop. Right here. Where's she at? Okay, she's chasing somebody up there, I think.
She's chasing. Yep. Watch him come downstairs.
Fuck!
Yeah, that's neither one of us. We're healing, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she came around to me. Fucking glitchy ass goddamn game. Oh, did you get the trap off, Randy? Cool.
Yep. I thought I heard you say yeah.
You might have said something. I don't. I don't
I may
remember.
have. I could have swore I said yes, it's off or something. But if this game is being glitchy, you may have missed it, or I may have not have said it thinking I said it. Yeah, no trap. But I am on Death Hook, so there is that.
Yeah, you guy.
Oh,
Got it. Oh my god, that scared the heck out of me.
All right, we're about ready
Bro.
to pop this shit in.
Alright, cool. Nice. Boom goes the dynamite. You said you had one in the bathroom that's almost ready?
Yeah. Like it was about 98%.
Alright. Oh, I hear the bitch. Where's the
I
bitch?
haven't bought any knowledge of this.
Yeah, here's. Oh no, never mind. That's player. But they're being chased.
Yep.
God fucking damn glitchy, goddamn fucking bullshitty game.
Pick him up. Pick him up. Pick him up. Pick him up. Pick up. Ah, almost got it. Almost got it. Fuck. Oh, did you just DC?
Yeah, dude, fuck it. There's been 3 fucking times that I was completely away from the killer and I get glitched back 10 feet and then get hit. Like, this game so pissed me off with that bullshit.
Oh
Hey,
yeah. Oh yeah. There
understand.
was a time when it
It
got really
probably is
when it
my
got really bad.
internet, but
When,
I mean,
well, yeah, there was a time it got really bad on me.
GTA.
Well, GTA it'll just it just boots you out of the room and you've got it and you've just got to restart the room. Whoa, which is almost as bad because you
Well,
in the middle of
me, in my opinion,
of something.
it's better to not even be able to play the game than to be able to play the game and it fucked up 90% of the time.
Well, still though, if even at least you get the chance to play it. Because I've seen you like this before, but oh really, really? She must be on 1 bazillion Bing or something. Because that shouldn't have hit. That was one of them mentality hits. I'm dead. Come on, go through the pallet. Go through the pallet. Go through. Okay, don't go through the pallet. Don't go through the pallet. Yeah, but also there's been times that we've been in the middle of heists and you just disappeared. So there have been times that you've been in the middle of games and then, unlike this, it's not an active like it hurts your rating or whatever. Like you lose a pip or don't get blood points or whatever. But you do miss out on the rest of the heist because there's been times that you've been booted out of a heist and it was like mine or Joe's heist and me and Joe finish it and you just miss out on the money. Come here, dog. If I cut out, I'm heading outside to put the dog out.
Alright. Come on. Pallet, 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 pallet.
No, stop, dog. I accidentally hooked my Xbox controller into the fucking thing. I don't know how, but I did. You just passed a totem.
Yep. Nice. I'm gonna be able to pull this off. Nope. Fuck me. At least I know she doesn't have no way.
Oh, she's on the Meg.
Oh, she is? Okay, good.
Yeah, they're above you. You're not healed all the way, Joe.
I'm not? Fuck.
Nope. Yep. If it's a 16 charge med kit and there's no add-ons to add charges to it, the second built to last will never. So yeah, remember that next time you run a med kit. If it's 16 charges with built to last, run something that at the very least bumps the charges up 8. So you don't have to waste a built to last charge like that.
Why do I keep losing the fucking... hate this map sometimes.
You picked it, bub.
Yeah, there.
It was gonna go to the Black Forest, man.
There it is, there it is, there it is.
And there's a totem by it too. That is okay. Yeah, that must be a glitch on my screen because I see your. Oh no, that's her. Never mind. I misread. Never mind. She's injured. Waiting. They're at the other door. Mexican standoff style.
Okay.
She's not gonna come after her?
Come on, come on,
Meg's running your way.
come on, Meg. Oh, there he is, there she is. Not gonna get it, bitch.
I think she was letting them leave.
Okay. Oh, she can let me do a lady heal too, nice. Oh, come on! Fucking... bitch!
Wow. All she was running was spies from the shadows.
Wow. Okay.
What's that?
I just got, I don't know how, but I got an arrow across the board. Okay. Happy Hate Bot. Okay. What was Meg, Dark Sense, Red Herring, Inner Healing, Small Game? She was busting totems like crazy too.
No, she wasn't. There were
Oh,
only
she
two
wasn't?
totems busted.
Oh, okay.
No, there were only two totems busted because she only had two on the counter. The one you busted, and I think another one somewhere else.
Hmm.
There it is.
Is this Ralph still on?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it says he's at home. He's still in.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, I just had the mic muted.
Yeah, he was cussing us.
Yeah, I gotcha. Shit.
No,
I had,
no, I cussing y'all cussing the game.
yeah.
Oh, I know. I was being
Stupid,
silly.
stupid fucking game.
Oh yeah, it gets when it gets glitchy, it gets bad.
Oh,
Man.
yeah. Well, hell, it's like that one freaking, hacker match. Because that one hacker match was bullshit.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that has nothing to do with.
that didn't
It
bother
has
me
nothing to
because
do
that
with
was the
glitches,
first
yeah.
time I had experienced
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
the
but
first
also it
time I
wasn't no glitch. It was
experienced
just
a
somebody
hacker match.
exploiting the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
that's completely different from running from a regular killer that's not hacking nothing, and then all of a sudden getting glitched into his fingers,
yeah.
into his like hugging grasp, and it's just like, really, what's going on here?
Oh, did he get? What did that glitch happen where you fall a pallet, but then it just pushes you like right back where the killer is?
No, I was running and I ran around the forklift and was uh, like basically dropping through the hole in the floor. And as soon as I hit that hole in the floor, it put me on the back on the other side of the forklift, and the killer chopped me down.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Like I said, it threw me back like 10 feet.
Well, it's because the reason that is there's somebody that was talking about it is the system, the online system outside of like live updates is a predictive system. So it's going to predict what you're doing, so it runs smoothly until you change what you're doing. So like if you're running, so like say in that one you're running, you drop down the hole. It predicted that you were going to drop down the hole and keep running, so it let you do that and showed you down. But what actually happened is you got stuck somehow up there. Either got hit when you got hit on the killer's end, and it decides to it's
Oh crap.
the
Guys, my
the
mom's calling
I don't
for
know
me,
what
so
it's
I have to get on off. I'm sorry to cut you off, man, but I gotta get going right here, okay?
All right, Joe. Later on.
Later on, guys.
But yeah, and I
okay.
mean, like I said, I know it's not the game that's glitching it; it's my internet.
In the
But
middle of a thought. Thanks, Joe. But
yeah,
yeah, no, it's just there's the way it glitches is it's a like I said, it's a predictive system. When everything's smooth and going on outside of you like turning left lifetime, turning right lifetime, or whatever lifetime, it's going to predict that you're going to run straight forever until you don't. And since you went down the hole and kept going, it predicted that's what she's going to do because that's what you wanted to do. But on the killer's end, since his ping was better than yours, he caught up to you. He caught up to you before you dropped down the hole and ran. So on your end, it predicted. On your end, your feed predicted that you dropped down the hole and went down. So that's what you seen. But since the killer owns the room, so to speak, is the room's host. He's the, I guess, king or lord or whatever you want to call it of all the
right.
bit rates. So it sides with
bases
him
off of
on
him,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, so it sides with him on that. That's why whenever a killer has a shit bit rate and comes up on me or you or someone like that, my 70 ping goes up to like 300 because the killer's going num 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 to my ping until he leaves me alone. But that's what it is since it's killer based. Since on his screen and in him he gets you, you're just got, and since the game already predicted you on your end down there, it rubber bands you back all the way up to the top because it's like, oh, he's actually up here instead of down there where we thought he was going to be.
Yeah.
So that's why the glitches are like they are, because it's a predictive system outside of live updates, and it will always side with the killer because again it's the killer's room,
Right.
for lack of
Yeah,
a better technical term.
It just sucks. They need to do something
Oh,
to fix
yes.
that. 'Cause, like,
Oh yeah, it's happened to me. Oh yeah, it's happened to me
makes
many a
it-
times. I was playing. Go ahead.
Yeah, it makes the game almost unplayable because of that.
Oh yeah, there was a time I think during the Halloween event or the Christmas event. I was in Leroy's and I was running from the doctor, and I went around a corner and down the hallway, and it glitched me, and then it glitched me back into the room against the wall. So I guess apparently on the killer, I ran into the wall and got stuck on the wall. But on my end, I went around the wall after I got unstuck from the wall and ran down the hallway. But again, since it's killer centric, it glitched me back into the room and into a hit for the killer.
Yeah. But how often does that happen to you?
At that time, it was happening pretty often, but here lately, not that at all. And ever since Blaine hardwired me in, so he could use 90% of the Wi-Fi because he uses it upstairs. He uses it upstairs a little more than I use it down here, outside of the TV and our TV and the computer. It runs a lot better now.
You
I don't
using
think
it for
I
just
don't think
gaming or streaming or whatever?
streaming, gaming, and he's talking to someone from Australia on video chat.
Uh,
So video chat eats it up a lot.
uh, uh, but yeah, I mean, it's one of those, like you said, recently it rarely happens to you. Well, recently it's been at least once to twice per game that it happens to me.
Damn.
And that's why it's pushed my limits on it almost,
Yeah.
Because
That's how it was there for a while.
It's impossible for me to improve at the game whenever the game is going to be erratic.
Yeah. That's like whenever with those hits that I used to get, like I said, the late hits or whatever, like when we vault and the killer would be like, I feel like the killer would be like 6 or 7 feet behind me and they would still get a hit. Yeah, I've had hits like that and whatnot, and almost made me quit playing the game because it's like, really, I can't get these fucking hits whenever I'm playing killer, which I couldn't. But now that I'm wired in, I don't get them. That don't happen as much.
Like I am wired in.
Yeah, I know. You get a different situation. I understand.
Yeah.
But yeah, there for a while, it was pretty glitchy. Oh, we need to go.
Yeah, if it was happening, once every couple hours in a gaming session, something like that, then it wouldn't be a thing. I could overlook that because like, oh, well, okay, it fucked up its one time this session, but with it happening, with it happening multiple times a game.
Yeah, but that's not how glitches work. Usually, it's all or nothing when it comes to glitches or anything like that. That's how it's been. That's how it was whenever it would glitch on me or it would glitch bad. I'd have like 2 or 3 games. It'd be fine. I'd be great. And then in the middle of like the second or third game, it would just be all bets are off. And then it'd be fine. And then the next game would be completely fine.
I can't tell you the last time I played that game and it didn't glitch.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that one glitch with the toolbox thing. Yeah, that was happening on the Strode right after they redid the Strode thing, but they did a bug fix.
Yeah, because like I said,
ago.
I had to do that in order to use the toolbox I had with me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I had to do that a few times on the Strode map. Oh yeah, isn't the Forbidden Door the next AEW thing? It's them and New Japan.
No, that's in late June. The next one is double or all or nothing or double or nothing or whatever. That's essentially the date for it. Is that
Because isn't that are they
that's gonna
shooting
be
for Hang? Go ahead.
no, shooting for what?
Are they Hangman versus Punk?
Yeah, they're pushing that, and then the MJF payoff should be then too.
What'd you think of old Big Cash showing up?
And it was pretty cool. I liked it. They have you seen any of the articles of how they sort of protected the cast?
No,
Um,
why?
Well, because I mean, he is one of the big players in Impact right now, and the last
Yeah.
several matches of the trials that Wardlow's had to go through, he's hit like 3 or 4 power bombs and then pinned the person. Well, with Cass, he hit 1 power bomb and pinned him, just because pretty much in the talks, Impact was like, well, we don't want one of our major players to just get ragdolled. So
Yeah, I don't blame him.
but it's one of those. I mean, to me, it's sort of
But
a
then again, you
catch-22
think-
because it's like, well, wait, it only took one big move to knock him out, or
Yeah,
one
you,
big.
you beat me to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you beat me to it. I was getting ready to say it. Yeah, like to beat what's his face. I know he didn't go for the pin, but to beat Lance Archer, he had to fucking powerbomb him like 4 times. You know what I mean?
But the rest of the match was pretty hard hitting, so I can see how that could have
Yeah.
been. But
The
yeah,
death blow.
yeah, and I'm
What's that? You cut out. I can't hear you. Are you still there? Did you fall down?
there we go. No, my controller turned off.
Ah.
Yeah. But no, I really like MJF.
Yeah, I liked it whenever Big Cass came out. He held his hand up for the big giant high five, and MJF was like, "Little lower, little lower, no, little lower, little lower."
Yeah, bring it down some.
And then, what's his face? Sean Spears went for a high five, and Big Cass just left him hanging. So Sean Spears was like, "Yeah, high five," just nothing.
Yeah, well,
Do you want me to?
Sean Spears has become kind of not quite the Brandon Cutler, but like
Yeah, he's comedy relief without being too comedy. Like he's serious enough. He's serious enough.
yeah. Have you seen the pairings for the Owner or Classic or whatever that they're doing?
Not lately, no.
Yeah, well, finally they got the final pairings. They released them last night after the final qualifiers were done.
Oh yeah.
Give me 1 second and I'll tell you who all is there. Let's see. So, first round is Jeff Hardy versus Darby Allin, which I think Darby Allin will win that match. And the winner faces Adam Cole and Dax Hardy, or Dax Hardy. And
Yeah, I think
Adam,
Adam Cole's gonna win that. I think it'll be Jeff Hardy winning that because I think that's Darby Allin's character right now is where he has a few good matches, a couple of big wins here, especially in tag team matches and triple threat and trio style matches, but he's just not quite there for the singles match and especially against someone like Jeff Hardy. Unless Jeff Hardy's just like, yeah, let him beat me just so he can get something off of it. But I don't see him beating Jeff Hardy, especially this soon as Jeff Hardy's return.
and then I think Adam Cole will beat Dax.
Yeah, I'm
so
thinking Adam Cole.
seeing-
Yeah, that's pretty much a good me.
And
So Adam Cole versus Jeff Hardy.
Well, see, on my bracket, I'm picking Cole versus Darby, and then I think Cole will win that.
I think they'll save that for something else. That's more of a pay-per-view match than a whatchamacallit match.
But wait till you hear the other half of the bracket. So, on the other side of the bracket is Ray Phoenix versus Kyle O'Reilly.
Now it's
Which
Kyle
I
O'Reilly's
think,
gonna win that, I think.
yeah, Ray Phoenix did just come back too. He just came back within the past week. Um, and then the other match is Samoa Joe versus a Joker. So basically, it's a wild card. They haven't, announced yet. But so I feel the Joker will win that, and that'll lead to the Joker versus Kyle O'Reilly, which Kyle O'Reilly will win, leading to Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly. Because they have been a few weeks back, there was hinting of tension between the whatever that faction is now, not Undisputed
I
Era,
don't
but
think.
Undisputed
Yeah,
Era.
I don't. The undisputed elite. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna break them up that soon. They're not the WWE.
Well, I don't know. I thought it was interesting that Roderick Strong asked for his release.
Yeah. Well, he didn't want to change his name either, so
Well,
he's like, "Yeah, I don't want to change my name. God damn it."
like, that's a brand he's built for 15 years or 20 years, whatever.
Yeah, especially. Well, I can understand them wanting to, name brand this, that, and the other, but you've had him on NXT, your TV, your internet, and T-shirts and everything as Roddy Strong. Why would you, Roderick Strong, Roddy Strong? Why would you just all of a sudden be like, hey, guess what? Your name's this now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like he was plucked from obscurity, and someone like me don't know who he is because I'm not that up on indie wrestling. I'm not that up on indie wrestling or New Japan or whatever, anything like that. But I do recognize him from NXT. You know what I mean? I didn't recognize him until NXT, but I do recognize him from NXT. And in NXT, he was Roderick Strong. And then if he goes on Raw and he becomes like Jimmy Blue Balls or something, it's like, what the fuck? Wasn't he just Roderick Strong on their other TV show? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's
Like I can understand if
a
it was
lot.
Roderick Strong from like Progress. They plucked Roderick Strong from Progress. I don't watch Progress. I wouldn't know Roderick Strong from Progress from a hole in the fucking ground. So if they change his name to Jimmy Blue Balls, it's like, oh, Jimmy Blue Balls. He's an amazing wrestler. But they've had him as Roderick Strong on their TV for the past 5 years at least.
That and in ROH and all that, he was.
Well, yeah, like I said, I wasn't a big. I didn't really run into ROH. So like, if it like there for the longest time until I got the internet and really started looking it out. If it wasn't if it wasn't WCW or WWE or anything I could just find on my local television or whatever, and for the longest time, if it wasn't WWE, I just didn't know who it was. So he could have been like CM Punk. I didn't know who CM Punk was until he went to the WWE.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, see, I paid more attention to the indie stuff uh, than you have than over the past couple years, or past
oh yeah.
bunch of years, because I knew who the entire Undisputed Elite was when they showed up in NXT. It was like, holy shit.
Yeah, the only one
Aside
out of
from
those,
AJ
the only
Styles, I'm sure.
yeah, the only one that I knew who was who whenever they came into the NXT and formed each other up with Adam Cole, and that was because of the New Japan stuff I was watching at the time, because I was able to find a bunch of stuff on YouTube at the time before the New Japan got really fucking assholey whenever they started their streaming service. But there for a while you could find stuff here and there, so I was finding like current stuff at the time with Kenny Omega and Adam Cole still part of the Bullet Club and everything. So yeah, I knew who he was, but I didn't know the rest of him.
That's like
So,
New Japan airs out here. They've got an hour show, and it's been cool to be able to watch. Now they had the tag title match last night, and the titles changed hands, and none of the wrestlers really rung a bell with me. I can't tell you who they were, except for one dude that had he had an English name. He looked like fucking old school Rhino kind of. I don't know. Let me see if I can find.
if I didn't know any better, this profile picture looks like fucking Becky Hollingsworth. she would be a better player than that. So I'm blocking her. I would assume she'd be a better player than that. I don't know her that well. Is that Becky Hollingsworth or that Candy Claude Hammer girl? But more Becky. Or Rebecca or whatever she goes by.
Uh, let's see. Okay, so the one that aired here apparently, so it's about a month behind because it was from April 9th. But yeah, so let's see. Bishamon, which was Hariko Goto and
Oh,
Yoshihashi.
Goto?
Yeah,
Goto and Hashi, that's nice.
See,
Goto's
like I said,
good. Goto's good.
I didn't recognize either of them, but they lost the titles to Great
Is
Okan
it
and
Goto
Jeff
or
Cobb.
I know who Jeff Cobb is. Is it Goto or Gato? Because those are two different people.
Uh,
Is he a little short motherfucker, or does he look like a 1970s dad from a dad from the 70s that lived in Japan?
um, what was the first option you said?
Gato, he's the short. He's really short. He was the one that used to run around with Okada.
Um,
Because he's a wrestler. Just at the time, I think he was injured or just taking some time off to run around with Okada to help bolster him.
let's see.
Because I think it was him and Okada were like the original members of or some of the original members of Chaos.
Yeah, I'm not reading anything up on that. I'm seeing where he's went against Okada in tag tournaments before and stuff. But he was with Hatsuyori Shibata from 2013 to 2015 apparently in a tag.
It sounds like the same. It sounds like the
Yeah.
same guy.
Okay. So yeah,
Like,
it is
he
Chaos.
short?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chaos from 2016 to present. So that's who that was. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy used to run around with Okada because Okada was part of Chaos until Gato, whichever one it is, because there's two of them that have this as kind of the same name. Because Gato is much taller and he's got like long stringy hair and a mustache, and like I said, he looks like a 1970s porn stachio man from Japan, like like he would be in a porn from Japan from the 70s. He's got that look.
Yeah, Jeff Cobb. He's the one that I said that I felt reminded me a lot of Rhino.
Yes, Jeff Cobb is pretty tight, pretty tough.
Yeah,
I've seen him wrestle a couple of times. If you want to see some crazy shit between him and Keith Lee, look up PWG stuff. Hit Jeff Cobb and Keith Lee. There's some fucking lucha libre stuff they do.
What?
It's pretty nuts.
I'll have to look into that. But
Yes, PWG, Keith Lee, and Jeff Cobb, or Dijakovic, however, whatever.
Dominic Dijakovic.
Yeah,
I saw him.
Yeah,
in
he was in
stuff in NXT.
That's a pale comparison to some of the stuff they did in PWG.
Huh. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Literally, one of the matches they did on NXT was like a very shortened, condensed version of one of their matches in PWG, even with the same finish and everything. Because I did watch some of that stuff.
Yeah, because the fucking their best of 7 or best of 5 that they did, dude. Oh, that was fucking awesome. And they moved Dijakovic with the main roster, and I don't even think he's with the. Is he even still with them?
I think so. No, is he still Slapnuts or whatever the fuck they was calling him? Slapjack, or did they?
Well,
or did they get
see,
rid of him?
I don't know because they both got unmasked. So, it's one of those that then they changed their names again. They weren't T-Bar and Dick Nuts or whatever. But
yeah, because I know they was whenever they was Retribution, it was like T-Bar. whatever Mia Yim
And
was. This
names.
person was this crazy name and
Yeah.
everything. And then they broke them up, and then they kept like two of them together and kept like Slapjack and whatever it was. And I think Slapjack was Dijakovic, but I haven't seen or heard anything
Yeah.
about it. I think they got rid of him during one of the big releases back like last year or the year before.
Did you say PGW or
PWG.
PWG?
Yeah,
Okay, because
yeah.
I typed in PGW and some anime type looking shit goes like,
No,
I
no, no,
typed
no.
something wrong.
Yeah,
Let's
PWG.
see.
Because that's where, and if you want to see some crazy, that's where the Meltzer driver, that's where the Meltzer driver was born. Because there for the longest time they was just doing the Indie Taker, which is the Meltzer driver but without the flip. And then people were saying, "Oh, it's too flippy and too fancy." So the Young Bucks was like, "Oh yeah, we'll just add a fucking front flip and call it a day."
Alright.
And
Ooh,
even
Keith Lee
whichever
versus
one.
Walter. Wow.
Oh yeah, Walter was in PWG too. I forgot about that. AJ Styles ran around in PWG. Some of the stuff he did in PWG was crazy.
Who do you say?
Yeah,
Jeff Cobb.
PWG
Oh,
is like
yeah. But what I was gonna say, so that the match that I watched last night that they aired here, was from April 9th. So it's about 3 weeks behind or so. And because now apparently on May 1st, Bullet Club, Bad Luck Fail, and Chase Owens won the title from United Empire. So
yeah, they are behind. Cause I didn't think Bad Luck Fale was still with Bullet Club. I thought he got kicked out according to some of the news I read or seen on YouTube.
apparently as of May 1st, according to Wikipedia, he's still with them because he's the tag team
Well, maybe he's not
champion,
with
Chase
them,
Owens.
or maybe he kicked somebody out. Maybe he kicked somebody out. Because he's like still one. No, yeah, he helped kick out the Gorillas of Destiny, Tamatongo and the other guy.
Yeah, yeah, I remember hearing that they got kicked out recently. Yeah, that's like I didn't know
Because
that. What's their names? Oh shit, fucking. They were in WWE for a little bit. Biker dude, Harris, brother.
oh, the Harris brothers.
Oh, no. Well, but uh,
They were both
God,
twins. So was it the brothers or was it Brian Adams or the guy that played the fake Undertaker?
well, okay, so no, not them, but oh my God, they were with AJ in WWE, and now
Oh, you're
they're in
talking about
Impact.
the you talking you're talking about the club
Yeah,
Gallows and Anderson.
yeah. That was interesting, yeah. But I didn't know they got kicked out of the club until I saw a while back they were
They
battling
officially got
against.
ousted.
Yeah, because they were going against what Jay White and some of the guys that Jay White had brought with him.
See that was a weird time that was a weird thing back in that time because Jay White assumed the leadership role when Kenny Omega left for the United States, for AEW and everything. So he became the de facto leader, and then he somehow merged with the help of Gato, Chaos and the Bullet Club, and had like Bullet Chaos Club or something like that. And then the original Bullet Club was feuding against them. So that might have been when
Like
the original Bullet
just
Club and them were feuding against
within
each other.
the past couple months.
I don't know if it was the past. I think that was last year. So maybe they might still be feuding. They might still be doing that and feuding with each other. I don't know, but I know there was a thing like that going on where like basically the Bullet Club was fighting against each other because half of them was with Jay White and they was running around with Chaos, which from what I understand is like Bullet Club's sworn enemy. Like the reason that Chaos is around is because Bullet Club was a thing. That's how that was like the original faction warfare, from what I understand from little bits and pieces I've put together from storylines and whatnot. And the original OG Bullet Club didn't like it, so they started going against those guys for that, and then I lost track of what was going on after that.
It's like
Jay White was the
there
leader
for
of
a
Bullet Club.
time
And I
it
was
was
like,
like
man,
everyone was part of the Bullet Club. you know.
Oh yeah.
And then it's like I don't really watch New Japan uh, or any of the organizations Bullet Club was in, so it was just like, you know, then I would see the Bullet Club again a month later. It's like, oh well, somebody's not there and someone else is there, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then the next thing you know, it's like, I thought this guy was the leader. Why is this guy the leader now? Because what I think is cool now in the WWE is they got Finn Balor and AJ Styles as a tag team, I believe, or a tag team,
Yeah, they
and that's
and that was Monday night. I want to say they uh, put those two together because it had Beast and Edge were jumping one of them, and yeah, they were going after AJ, and that's whenever Balor
cool.
came
That's
out.
like that's because Balor's the because when I understand, Balor is the founder of the original Bullet Club, and AJ Styles is the one that kicked him out of the Bullet Club and took his spot whenever he signed for the for whenever he signed for the USA.
Gotcha. Yeah, like I said, it's one of those. There's so much history, and just like it would. I'd have to go through and read, and then there would be so many wrestlers that I don't know that it would be like, oh,
Oh yeah. Oh, and it's like, what was it last? When did Jushin Thunder Liger retire?
well,
2019, because it was before COVID. It was like 18 or 19.
I can Google it.
Yeah, but during his retirement, that year of his retirement, I didn't know there was anything to his character but Jushin Thunder Liger. And then whenever he was going against fucking the toughest man alive,
January 5th, 2020.
January 2020. Yeah, right. Yeah, he retired right before the pandemic hit and they lost crowds. What was it? What's his name? The guy that just went against fucking Samoa Joe from New Japan.
Minoru Suzuki.
Yeah, Minoru Suzuki. Yeah, he went and the Suzuki went against Jushin Thunder Liger, and apparently back in the day when Jushin Thunder Liger turned heel, he had like an evil side to him, and that's the first time I ever seen Jushin Thunder Liger as like a little evil flip side or whatever. He like had face paint on underneath his mask, ripped his own mask off, and he was like tried to stab I'm gonna say Shinsuke Nakamura, but it's not. That guy, the guy that we just talked about, I can't think of his name.
Suzuki.
All of a sudden, yeah, Suzuki
Minoru.
tried to stab him with a piece of table or something, and it went through the table, or he had a knife and tried to stab him. It was fucking crazy.
Huh.
And then that was like, and then
so that was basically Jushin Thunder Liger's little like the difference between Penta and I forget what the Penta's calling himself now.
kind of, yeah.
It's
It's more like it. Yeah, it's more like the difference between Finn Balor and Finn Balor the Demon.
Yeah, gotcha. Just sort of unlocking that next level of yourself, sort of
Yeah,
type thing.
but it's one of those things. It's one of those things where it doesn't, as unlike the Demon, where Finn Balor would actually bring it out like once every 6 months or like 4 or 5 times a year. This is the first time, or that year, 2020 is the first time they've seen that side of, quote unquote, that side of Jushin Thunder Liger since like 1997. The first person to pull him out of it. What am I doing? The first person to pull him. Damn it! The first person to pull him out of it was the Great Muta, and it was the Great Muta versus.
That was past his WCW days, though, right? Yeah.
It was either before, during, or past, but it was in that era, because that was back when the Great Muta was shooting the mist all over the place, and he was. So it was probably right before that, to be honest. that's like the. And then he went on like he was like a heel for like a year and a half to 2 years as Evil Liger, whatever they called him. It was like it's like a Bichi Liger or something like that in Japan. In Japanese, he's like a god eater or it means world eater or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, because, well, it's like with Pinta, it was Pinta El Cerro Mero or whatever, and then now he's like Pinta Oscuro. And
Yeah,
that's his,
and
dark.
about like whenever they did Sin Cara Negra and Sin Cara whatever the blue color is.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Sin Cara Azul and Sin Cara Negro, and something like that. But it was two different people. But yeah, about like that.
Yeah, yeah, I finally, dude, I found this, Facebook site. It's, what is it, cringy wrestling videos or something cringy wrestling stuff. And oh my god,
Ooh.
dude. Like, some of the stuff
So a
on
lot
there,
of
it's like, watch it and it's like, oh my god, if Jim Cornette would find this shit, he would have a heart attack.
I can imagine. Is it like from old territory stuff or just independent stuff or what?
No, this is, here,
Like what type of clips are there? Are they like cringe? Are they like
Yeah,
I thought she was in frenzy. I was gonna read this. Are they like promos or whatever? Like cringy promos, cringy matches, or what?
uh, it's got like, well, one of the things Toddy posted on there was the vintage Kenny match of him versus Blow Up Doll.
Ah, that stuff. Yeah.
Wrestling is fake, and then apparently, let's see, the next video has Cody on Folks podcast.
Whose podcast?
We got Stone Cold podcast on the Broken Skull Sessions. Apparently,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a video there. Someone posted a picture. There's this, someone has a tattoo of, like, Vince McMahon on their ass cheek with Raw on their hip. And then, like, down underneath, there's, like, J.R. King, Shawn Michaels, and looks like a picture of Bray, maybe. And it was just like, imagine hitting a chick from behind and having Vince McMahon shouting motivation at you.
That'd be fun.
But, yeah, just, when Hogan did his prediction, it has him holding the dummy head of Hulk Hogan from back in the Hollywood Hogan days on Nitro.
Oh yeah. That's hilarious.
And then, oh, okay, so that one, some indie show dude's on the top rope. It's got the other couple guys on the floor. Oh no, he's standing on a ladder in the corner, goes to jump off the ladder, but the ladder tips from under him, and he sort of slams on the fucking outside. Well, okay, his hip catches on the top rope, and then he sort of slams his shoulder into the mat, the outside apron area. That was close.
Oh wow. Really? There's no way that these fucking hits through the window are fucking bullshit since they've changed it because how short the on-rail is. Like, pick us up, dude. That white hit coming down, Mike.
God damn. Fucking Iron Sheik is great. Someone on Twitter tweeted, what's the most impressive sports stat of all time? You just imagine what the Iron Sheik responded.
Oh, what was it? Beating Bob Backlund.
Hulk Hogan being a dumb son of a bitch. Hulk Hogan being a dumb son of a bitch for 25,102 consecutive days.
He fucking hates Hulk Hogan, dude. He literally hates Hulk Hogan. He's Huck Twee.
Dude, fucking the Iron Sheik is just funny as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Like,
But he's a man's man. He give you his word. He do it because from what I understand, that night he lost the belt to Hulk Hogan. He got multiple offers to fucking just screw Hulk Hogan out of the belt, like snap his leg or break his arm or whatever to get him out of the business because a lot of the old timers didn't want someone like him in the business winning the title because they said they think they thought it was going to destroy the business. Yeah, the way he talks, of course he's going to exaggerate, but from some of the stories I heard, he had a couple of substantial offers to not do in Hulk Hogan, but screw Hulk Hogan to where he wouldn't have won the title because, at the time he could have did it because he was an Olympic wrestler. He was basically the Kurt Angle of that era. He was like the Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar of that era.
uh, so you might know this, but one of the videos on here, it's one of the sick chair shots. It shows Eddie Guerrero getting hit uh, with a chair. It looks like maybe that's JBL.
If it's the one where Eddie Guerrero's face turns into a bloody mask of blood,
It
yes,
looks
it's a
like
JBL match.
it looks like he's bleeding from his eye or from his left eye
Yeah,
or
if
right above his left eye, and it's just pouring out. Yeah,
yeah, if it's the
because they're
if
by
it's
the
the match,
announce
I've seen that
desk.
match live. Yeah, it's I've seen that one. Yeah, it's JBL. It's I've seen that match live on pay per view. Uh, and he got hit with the chair, and then he got hit again with the chair, and he goes down. And he's gonna blade himself for the match. Well, Eddie Guerrero, according to like Bruce Pritchard and a couple other people, has talked about it. Kurt Angle, and I even think JBL's talked about it. Eddie Guerrero hardly ever blade, so he was kind of nervous about it and didn't quite know what to do. And from what I understand, he had the gig right, but I don't know if he had it completely right or whatever. And when he went to cut himself, he went too deep and caught an artery or vein or whatever's up there in your forehead right there, and almost bled to death. They said after the match, when he got done with the match and got to the back, he literally passed out in Gorilla, and they had to take him. They had to take him to an ambulance and had to get him to the hospital and fixed up and everything.
Yeah, because it shows them they're like by the announcer desk, and JBL takes the chair, hits him with it, and he sort of falls into the timekeeper table, and then yeah, he goes back against the rail and just gushing.
Did they show the shot to where they kind of got like a good close up of his face, but it's more like you can kind of see the announcing area and the blood, like you can see the blood from his. I guess he caught a vein or something, but you can see the blood spurt from his forehead, like literally, like as his heart's beating, you can see the blood go. I'm over here doing miming actions to give emphasis, and I'm fucking talking to you where you can't see me.
Here, I just sent it to
But
you
yeah.
on Messenger. Uh,
Oh, wait, well, I seen them. Like I said, I seen the
yeah,
match.
yeah,
So.
I know, but yeah, it's like
But yeah,
yeah,
if it's that
'cause-
shot where the blood's just going squirt squirt, that's a pretty nifty little shot.
okay,
And when I say
that's
nifty, I
definitely-
mean gnarly.
I said the thing that starting a petition for WWE to bring back Damian Sandow as Elias, because he's
Yes, I
proved
heard
he has
that.
the acting skills. Dude, that'd be so fucking great.
That'd be amazing, dude. Him come back as Elias, and Elias be Ezekiel, and they do not, and they just no sell everything. Say, I was Elias the whole time. What are you talking about? I remember what was going on last time. I could play the guitar and everything, and what would be great is if Damian Sandow could actually play the guitar really, 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 really good. And then he comes out there and just plays the guitar like fucking like a savant or something. He's like, see, I told you I was the guy out here playing guitar. You know what I mean? And I just think that'd be even the funnier. It would be even funnier if he comes back and he's like a fucking like Eddie Van Halen style or like a really good guitar player. To where Elias was getting good, but you can tell even if he was good, he was playing like he was worse than what he was because he would misfret and pick wrong all, like on purpose sometimes just to make it
Yeah.
sound bad. But I think that'd be hilarious if they did get Sandow, he would be like a really good guitar player.
One thing I did see, and it's funny, and I didn't catch it at first, but uh, Ezekiel's entrances that he's been making have been the mirror opposite because remember how Elias he'd start to play and get interrupted? Well, Ezekiel is doing the interrupting, where he's interrupting other people and stuff during promos. So it's like a
Hmm,
complete mirror side. Yeah,
that's interesting. Like if it's allowed to build, because that's really interesting. If it's allowed to build and they do it right, whether they get Damien Sandow or not, and if they do it right or whatever, it'd be pretty interesting. But I don't have any real faith. I'm like Daniel Bryan when it comes to stuff like that. I really don't have any real faith in the WWE will do too much great about tuning. Like Vince McMahon will see it, think it's stupid, and go then rewrite it. And next thing you know, he's coming out. Oh, I'm actually Elias. Sorry guys, I lied to you. And it's like, well, then why do we spend 3 months of you with no beard?
right. And well, so for me, I feel because I mean they said that there's probably more firings coming from main rosters. Um,
Yeah. You cut out really bad again. I can't hear you if you can hear me. Maybe Alexa Bliss because they don't know what to do with her, and she was kind of been frustrated about that, even though she did just get married. But what I'm thinking is since Ezekiel's around and there's another round of firing, they could kayfabe fire Elias. And now he can see Elias got fired. That's not me. I'm still here, and Elias is gone. So we're not the same person.
um, um, but it's so fun. Hopefully they fucking let what's his name go, even though after he asked for his release, they just brought him back last week or the week before. Mustafa Ali.
Yeah, I think they're probably going to keep him on instead of like keeping him out since he keeps asking for his release and is really vocal about stuff. And I think they might just beat him into powder. So whenever he goes somewhere, everybody's like, "Ah, it's Mustafa Ali." But last time we seen him, he was getting beat left and right. So is it really anything good?
Yeah,
Because we all know what wrestling is and everything, but still, there's that stigma of, yeah, he got beat 60 times in a row before he came here. How good is he really? You know what I mean?
yeah. Um, I well, he sort of he didn't really get squashed, but I think he went against this net last week and he got beat.
And yes, yeah, because wrestling is basically the good part of every action movie, the fucking fight scene.
Yeah,
so like in every action movie, if Bruce Lee's getting ready to go against some guy that's never won a fight, you're just like, I can go get a cup of water. Bruce Lee will get rid of Bruce Lee would knock him out with like a sneeze. I'm just gonna get a cup of ice or something. I won't even have to watch this fight. But if
right.
Bruce Lee goes against Chuck Norris, you're like, ooh, I want to see that. But yeah, yeah, I feel like that's what they're gonna do. That's what they're doing to Mustafa Ali is basically beating him into powder. So even when he goes somewhere, they're like, "Ooh, Mustafa," and then like the casual fans like, "But yeah, last time I seen him, he was looking at the lights."
Yeah, dude, it was so funny whenever Big Cass made his debut on AEW.
Oh yeah,
There,
yeah, I
how
seen the
the
debut. That was funny.
yeah, how the fans were split. We won Enzo. No, we don't.
I would be on the no we don't side because I hate that little motherfucker. He'd be one of the few wrestlers that I would want to punch in the face and feel like I could actually beat up. Like I don't know, he might be an undercover badass, but anytime anybody's acted like that, no matter what, yeah, even me could beat him up. So I would like to punch him in the face just because. But I also like his response whenever people were like, "We want Enzo." He's like, "Fucking shut up about Enzo," or whatever the fuck he said.
Yeah.
Because I don't think him and Enzo are friends anymore.
I, I'd heard something where they had somewhat of a fallout or something.
Yeah. I think Enzo still wanted to run around and party, and he was trying to get his life together, and they got into like a button head situation on that or something, where he was like, "I'm trying to fix my life," and Enzo's like, "But party,"
Yeah.
and you know how that goes.
Yeah, see,
And from what I understand, Enzo
I like both
Enzo's
of
kind of a
them.
douchebag, anyways.
I like them in NXT. And with how it is, with just like, 99% of the wrestlers that go up the main roster, it's sort of, I can't name one wrestler that's moved up the main roster that's actually been utilized properly.
I can name. It took a few times. It took a little bit with some of these names, but I can name you like 10 right off the top of my head. And if you're talking about recent, I can't name you. But if you're just talking about like all time call ups, I can name like 10 off the top of my head.
Well, time, yeah, but here, we'll say in last year.
Last year. All right, who's all came up since last year?
Uh, uh, I
Keith Lee's
have to,
gone, so there's that.
yeah, Keith Lee, he got brought up, he's gone.
Karrion Cross is gone.
The
They did what they did with him.
the
I know this ain't in the last year, but the
retribution
revival's
people.
gone. Yeah, them peoples. Because Mia Yim is gone, and I'm not even sure Retribution's a thing anymore. If it is, it's just like a tag team instead of like a faction.
Those if WWE had an AEW Dark, that's what they'd be on. Main event, I think, is what they call
Pretty
it.
much. Pretty much. It's just not on YouTube. It's like on USA.
Uh, let's see. Let me look, see if I can find a. We'll look at their call-ups 2021. All right, here we go. Every NXT wrestler called up. Oh, that was in the draft. So we'll go from 2021. All right. So
All right.
in the 2021 draft, Finn Balor.
Who? 2021 draft? Are you talking about NXT?
That's it. No, let's see.
I think I said because Nia Jax and Finn Balor was already on the main roster. Actually, Finn Balor might have already went to NXT and then came back by 2021.
Leah.
She's now gone. Yeah, she's now gone. I think she's in Impact.
No, she's. I thought
She's gone. I know she got released.
Well, that to me it's how
Tombstone
when
Meyer.
posted whenever Harlan got released. He was like, I don't understand Harlan getting released. They gave him a year, and with Aaliyah, they've given her 7 years, and she's still there. And that was just a couple weeks ago when those releases.
Oh, okay.
took
Well, I
place.
thought she was gone.
And no, let's see. Yeah, she's either. Yeah, because she's either in NXT or main roster, one of the two. I thought she moved the main roster. Rich Holland, he's running around with Sheamus. But
That's
they're
not bad.
not. Hit Row, they got called up and released.
Yeah.
All 4 members. Xia Li.
She's still kicking around.
Yeah, but
Pun
they're not
intended.
doing nothing. Austin Theory.
Well, they're not really. They don't
or
really do anything.
Theory.
If you're not if you're not Becky Lynch, Charlotte, Sasha, Asuka, or in that oeuvre of people in that area, they really don't do much with the women's division, anyways, which is sad for WWE.
Yeah, and then Theory. I guess Theory's done well, but like half
Well,
the
yeah, he's
wrestlers
done
still
real well.
remain are no longer with the company, you know. And like we said, the year
Yeah, he
before,
literally.
2020, let's see if I can find that, because I think that's whenever it was Keith Lee and the Retribution.
Yeah.
Uh,
Really, is this glitch to where it? I don't understand.
let's see, 2020 main roster call-ups. Chelsea Green, no longer with the company.
Nope.
Uh, uh, Dava Kato, that's he's still with what's his name? Apollo Crews, because that's the big dude that's
Yeah.
with Apollo Crews. I can't think of his name
Yeah.
now. Uh,
Dava something.
Rick Moss, he's still there. 'Cause that's Madcap Moss, and him and Corbin are doing their feud.
Yeah.
The Forgotten Sons, none of them are with the company anymore.
Well, that's not
Steve Cutler,
technically.
Wesley Slaker, Jackson
That's
Riker.
that's not technically
I mean,
WWE's fault. Whenever the leader of your group tries to use a very, 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 very exponentially a very, very controversial political thing to push his character, and then gets slapped down by two or three, four or five of the upper higher people that are much higher than them on the totem pole. Yeah, that kind of screws your chances no matter what. Even if you are not the person, even if you are the person, or even if you are the two people that didn't do the tweet.
all right. Let's see, Angel Garza. He's still him and
Yeah, he's gone.
Umberto are still no, him and Umberto are still a tag team because they're doing their
Oh, they're
little
still a
kiss
tag team?
camp. Yeah, they're
Oh,
It's
okay. I
like
don't pay attention
they
to
haven't been
them.
in contention for a title or anything, but they're a tag team.
Yeah, like I said, I don't
Uh,
pay attention to them.
Almost that got called up, I guess, in 2020 as
Yeah, he
well,
was running.
and he's
Yeah, he's
still
running around
around.
with AJ. He was running on AJ, and he's got some big stuff going on. I heard they got high hopes for him. So he's like on the fence still.
Um, Keith Lee, no longer with the company.
Okay, he's in a completely different company. From what I understand, doing amazing things.
Riddle's doing well. Him and Orton have their thing going.
Uh, Riddle's doing very well. Riddle is doing so well that he's even got the marijuana policy lifted with the help of Randy Orton. Because from what I understand, Randy Orton and a lot of other higher up peoples like to smoke the marijuana, but because it is a safer alternative to the pain pills and whatnot.
And from the article that I read, that it's been like 2 years since WWE's really cared about marijuana. It just sort of went unspoken.
Yeah, and from what I understand, from depending on who you was, and if they wanted to like use you as a quote unquote example, it's not really been a problem unless if it's been like something that like something they had to test for, like if the government was in their business for a good 5 or 10 years, from what I understand. Because look at Rob
Right.
Van Dam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know
Yeah.
he got in trouble for smoking it while he was driving, while he was the champion. But before then,
I think
he was with him for a good 10 years.
I think the biggest problem with that is that he was with, someone else, and it completely broke kayfabe.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't break kayfabe because they were both faces. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, because he was with
Sabu.
Sabu.
Yeah, he was with Sabu.
And
Sabu was a face running around with him, and Rob Van Dam was a face. Hell, it could have been anybody in that company. He was literally the savior that night. Whenever he won the title from John Cena, it could have been fucking his arch nemesis with him, and nobody would have cared because it would have been ECWites together. because they beat the big Vince McMahon and he was the WWE champion and everything. But yeah, at the time, but it still was his. But no, they just got caught as champions. Like he had both belts in the car, and the cop got it on tape and was like, "Oh, you're Rob Van Dam from the WWE, and those are championships, and it smells like weed in here."
And the last person on the list for 2020 is Bianca Belair, who she's definitely been a
Doing really.
but it's once
She's
again
doing. She's
half
fucking
of that
champion.
list is
She's
no
had
longer
two.
with the company.
Yeah, but yeah, she's had two. She had two high-profile WrestleMania matches, and and one of them was a WrestleMania main event. So I think she's doing pretty good.
So half the list is well, okay. So the top 30% of the list is doing good with the company. We'll say the next 20% is just sort of mid-carding, if that, with the company, and then the last half percent is not even with the company.
Pretty much. Is there any 2022 call-ups that we can say are gone yet, or are going to be gone?
Let's see.
There we go. This is what happened.
I don't know. There's only been a few. Let's see. Raquel Gonzalez, formerly Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of her, so they probably haven't did too much with her yet.
Gunther, and Marcelo
Yeah.
Barthel. What's his name? That's with Sheamus and Ridge Holland.
Yeah, he's doing alright.
Butch. That's all that's got called plus one. I was actually thinking that on that Suicide Sea that Joe Gacy might beat Breaker for the title, just because I heard that Breaker was supposed to possibly be getting called up.
That's what I heard too. He was supposed to be getting called up, but I don't know. I guess they didn't want him to lose the title just quite yet.
Tommaso Ciampa, he's also
Yeah, they
called
changed.
up, but
Did they
just
change his
Ciampa
name?
now. Ciampa.
Oh, they changed it to Ciampa. I thought they changed it completely. They just took Tommaso off of
Yeah, because he's where did he attack this past week? I can't remember. It's not Cora, but I don't remember. There was somebody that he attacked and looks like they're building a feud with.
So at least he's doing something. I'm surprised they got him on main roster because like 2-3 years ago he was like, I don't want to be on main roster. I don't think my neck can handle the schedule and whatnot, unless if he's on like a reduced schedule or something.
And he hasn't really he hasn't had microphone in hand or anything. He's just there's been 2 weeks that he's attacked somebody.
Yeah. Have borrowed time, good body blocking me. But yeah, because like I said, a couple years ago, he was saying that he didn't want to. He didn't think his neck or his body period could handle the grind of like 200, 300 days a year. So maybe he's got some type of contract where he can get a reduced schedule.
All right. Yeah, so I mean, it's one of those. I don't know. We'll see who gets released. I'm sure there will be a couple surprises because, like I said, last set of releases, I was shocked.
Yeah, surprised me was Dakota Kai. Yeah, because she was pretty integral for him and did a lot of good stuff with him.
Yeah, and Arlen, that one shocked me.
Who was the active champion that they released or someone that? Wasn't there like an active champion or someone that was like in an active like storyline, literally in the middle of doing something, and they was like, yeah, you can go home.
Yeah. Lumis, Extra Lumis, and Persia Parada, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I knew it was someone like that.
Yeah,
it was literally in the middle of their storyline.
So yeah, because Dexter Lumis was married, quote unquote, was married to Indy Hartwell. They had just had the ceremony like a month ago, and then Drew Hudson, I think, and Persia Parada were dating or whatever, and Persia and Indy are best friends. And so, just like 2 weeks ago on NXT, they were like, "Hey, how about you two go for the title?" And so it was Hudson and Loomis had to combine together to go against the champions and ended up not winning. And then they got then Persia Parada and Dexter Loomis, so one half of each relationship got released. And so this past week on NXT, it showed Indy like standing there with a sad face, rubbing her ringless finger, and Drew Hudson, walked up and stood there, and it's like they both sort of like just looked at each other and then like started leaning towards each other, and then they were just both like, "No, ain't gonna happen now," and walked away.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, because I mean that was a shocker that those two were right there in the mix of that, and it's like, yep, okay, you guys are gone. You there? Yeah,
My bad, my mic was off.
oh, okay. No, it's alright. Yeah, because I finished what I was saying, and it was like a few seconds of silence. I didn't think it was that much to take in.
Oh yeah, it was a lot to take in there, man.
But no, yeah, so it was very, weird with that. I mean,
That makes sense why you wasn't responding to some of the stuff I was saying, because I was talking and you just kept talking over me. I'm like, okay, I'll let him finish his thing. That makes a lot more sense now that she was doing that.
yeah, I wasn't trying to be a dick. So,
But yeah, I still can't believe they did that while they was in the middle of a story, like literally in the middle of a storyline. There's like no match to be like, all right, after this match, Indy Hartwell has to divorce Dexter Loomis if Dexter Loomis loses and have him lose somehow. And then now all of a sudden he's so distraught he like goes to the desert and disappears, and then that's why, and then they release him or whatever. Because I heard his character was a little weird, like almost like a toned down Dexter. That's why his name is Dexter Loomis, so to speak. Because it's Dexter from Dexter on the show, and Loomis from Sam Loomis on Halloween.
yeah.
Or Dr. Loomis.
After he did get released, he did put a picture on Instagram or something with like him facing, Instagram giving a thumbs up, and behind him was a painting of Vince McMahon and the Dino Skull on McMahon's wall.
Yeah, I seen that. That was a hell of a painting. He painted that, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm sure during his run, all the stuff that the paintings that were there, like I'm sure he painted those.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, I didn't know he was that good of an artist. That's pretty cool. That was a pretty nice life. That was a pretty good life-size, lifelike picture of Vince McMahon, especially the way he is nowadays. Him and his like chipmunk cheeks.
So, but yeah, like I said, I'm interested to see when the next round of releases take place and who is released.
Yeah, me too. Well, I hopefully it's nobody crazy, but yeah, I heard with all these releases and everything that even the people that felt like they were safe or whatever are starting to feel a little like maybe they'll release me since they released so and so and so and so. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, just imagine like Kevin Owens gets released.
Yeah, or even someone or even something crazy like a Bailey, like you were saying, a Bailey or a Sasha, or even like a Becky. Just like, oh, Becky's making too much money, get out of here. It's like, what? Because that's their reason for a lot of these things. Oh, we're trying to save money. Like, how much we paying Asuka? Oh, that's way too much. Get rid of her.
One person I feel is safe is Seth freaking Rollins.
The people that I think are safe are someone like Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair. I don't know why. I like I said, I'm surprised you said Bailey, because I would assume she'd be one of the ones that'd be safe. Roman Reigns, of course. Randy Orton, Matt Riddle, maybe. and then Brock Lesnar, and that might be about it. Everybody else is on the chopping block no matter what.
Yeah, like, dude, it's like Paul Heyman. I feel he's safe.
Yeah, he's super safe because he's Brock. He's literally outside of storyline. He is literally Brock Lesnar's agent. So,
Yeah.
and he just signed a multi-year deal too,
Yeah.
or re-signed a multi-year deal.
I heard AJ recently re-signed a pretty lucrative deal as well.
Oh yeah, so I think he's safe.
Yeah, McIntyre. I don't know. McIntyre could get chopped. Like,
He might, yeah.
I mean, even though he's been a big star player, like here in the last few months, they've definitely faded some on him. You know.
Oh yeah. Well, I heard outside of them not knowing what to do with. Yeah, I just farmed her off the hook and got her killed. I feel bad, but this fucking trickster's a fucking tumbling piece of shit. But yeah, what was I saying? I said McIntyre. Yeah, I heard. I don't know if they forgot or changed their mind or what. But I heard the next big feud for Roman Reigns was supposed to be McIntyre, and then now there's not. Now, last I heard with Reigns, they really don't know what to do with him.
Yeah.
Like they don't know how to end
Sort
his
of box
reign
themselves.
or what.
Yeah. I mean, to me,
Yeah, because there has to.
Their best
if
bet.
it's not ending, oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
no.
I was getting ready to say if it's not ending with him getting beat by The Rock, or The Rock getting beat by him, and then like having, I don't know, like say he beats The Rock and you have I don't know, Austin Theory beat him or something stupid, or something, if they don't have like a up and comer that's gonna beat him, especially if he beats The Rock, I don't know what they're gonna do with him. But like if it doesn't lead to the Rock beating him, I don't know what they're doing.
Now,
Because that'd be the perfect thing for his character to change him back to face, to where he's like, I got full of myself, I'm sorry, blah blah blah, and then maybe he gets a redemption arc with The Rock and gets his title back the next WrestleMania.
And now, to me, though, I mean, I could see him. The only person right now would possibly be Cody.
Yeah,
If he would drop one of the titles to Cody.
yeah, I could see that. I don't think it's gonna be one of the titles. I think they're gonna keep him unified. So yeah, I can see him beating The Rock at WrestleMania to say, yeah, I'm the greatest, blah blah blah, and then like at SummerSlam, Cody taking the belt from him. If they don't have that in the cards or something like that, then I don't know what they're doing with Roman Reigns. You know what I mean? Like if Cody's not taking the title from him at either Mania or SummerSlam, I don't know what they're gonna do. It's either The Rock or Cody's taking that belt from him. But if they don't, if they don't have that, either one of them in line, I don't know what they're doing.
Now, they did sign Gable Steveson, and
Yeah, but he's too green right now. He's too green.
he's
not
too
proving
green.
himself.
I agree, but he's one of those that's a fucking supposed badass to where he could almost Goldberg, to take the title just because he is unpredictable,
Goldberg's
unknown, whatever he could go
But
through.
Goldberg-
Just do a quick steamroll match over Reigns to take the title, hide the whole title for a month and drop to, McIntyre
Yeah.
or somebody else.
Yeah,
to
but he
get the
would-
title back in the loop.
Yeah, but there would be no reason for that. That'd be waste. That would be a waste. There would be no build up to it or anything like that. It was different with Goldberg because there was a build up. He had his streak. He got the U.S. title. He had to go through some people in the NWO. It kept building, and then he beat Hogan. And then after that, they don't know what to do with him, except for letting him get beat by
They
Kevin
had
Nash.
a little
But
less than a year to build Stevenson, where Stevenson could take the title from him at Mania.
yeah, but they're probably not gonna do that. If they do it like they did Goldberg, well, Goldberg built for longer than a year, so if they would just build Gable Stevenson for like a year and a half to 2 years, and like I said, in a year and a half, have him start and knock out like top tier wrestlers, like have him gradually move up, like say he goes against a couple of jobbers and he's like, he beats one jobber in like 3 seconds, beats another jobber in 3 seconds, maybe give him a double jobber match where he beats both of them, because he wants competition. Then he beats like Dolph Ziggler because everybody climbing the ranks beats Dolph Ziggler, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then
and then they put him against McIntyre or Rollins or something.
No, he'll do that. Have him beat. Have him go against have him go against Drew, beat Drew, or not Drew, Super Kick Man,
Ziggler?
Ziggler, and then have him beat Rude. Because they're a tag team, so they have him go through the tag team. Oh fuck. And and then have him beat that tag team, and then have him like beat someone else that's kind of notable, and then just move up, and then like I said, SummerSlam of the second year build through, then like have him have a decent match, but beat like Seth Rollins, have a good match and beat like Edge or somebody like that, or beat Randy Orton. Ooh, he's got Ricochet. Nice, that's fun.
Alright.
Alright. Yeah, I just got knives in the back from the trickster. I'm the last one dead though, at least.
So, well, yeah, she'll be on this weekend, but I'll be ready to play some more on it until I get pissed off.
Alright, yeah. Oh yeah, I'll be playing in the morning too. So, but yeah, that's right. I can't forget that Friday, Saturday morning.
Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. So I should be working on playing, catching up on her shows or something.
That's cool.
But it should
Yeah,
be
I'll be
somewhere about 7 or 8 o'clock tomorrow night. I'll be on.
Oh yeah, that's about what time I'll wake up because I'll be up until like probably noon.
Alright. So, alright, man. Later on.
Later. Yeah, about a 15-minute match, give or take. Well, I hope you guys like that wrestling talk. I might try to pull that out as an audio or something like that. It's just some good wrestling talk while we're playing a video game, see how it sounds and whatnot, and might just throw it up as like an audio track or a little snippet by itself or something. Because me and my friend Ralphie are trying to put together a little podcast thingy, but he lives in Colorado now, and I still live in Evansville. Yay me! Actually, yay him because he gets free weed. I mean, legal weed. I mean, he's happy over there. Yeah. But yeah, if you like what you've seen here, I'm gonna call it tonight. Check out all my fart noises on my channel page at Hobby Job Reactions on Twitter and at Hobby Job Reacts on Facebook or at Hobby Job Reactions on Facebook and at Hobby Job Reacts on Twitter. My name on YouTube. All the links are on the chat.